This podcast is sponsored by sciencebased.learning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
Boost your language proficiency with language clubs and science-based learning. Discover how language clubs enhance language proficiency and how combining conversation with science-backed tools accelerates your language learning journey. The role of language clubs in boosting language proficiency. If you're learning a new language as an adult, you've probably wondered about the best ways to accelerate your progress. You might have tried apps, classes, or immersion, but have you considered the power of language clubs? These social groups, often made up of learners and native speakers eager to practice together, provide a unique setting to enhance language acquisition and proficiency. As a language expert, I can tell you that language clubs offer more than just casual conversation. They create an engaging, supportive environment that taps into the science of language learning, making them highly effective, especially for adult language learning. How language clubs complement language acquisition. Language learning, especially beyond childhood, is a process that requires consistent practice, exposure, and interaction. Language clubs cover all these bases by providing real-world practice. Unlike solo study or classroom lessons, language clubs simulate natural communication where you can apply vocabulary and grammar in context. Creating a low-stress environment. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Clubs encourage trial and error in a friendly atmosphere, reducing anxiety that might hold you back in formal settings. Encouraging active listening and speaking. Participating in a conversation requires quick thinking, comprehension, and response, which enhances your overall fluency. Offering cultural insights. Many clubs include the native speakers who share cultural nuances, idioms, and traditions that enrich your understanding beyond textbooks. Book readings, signings, or workshops provide incredible opportunities to connect with your audience on a personal level, whether it's through Zoom webinars or local bookstore events. These interactions strengthen your author platform and often encourage word-of-mouth referrals. What science says about language clubs and adult language learning? The science of language learning confirms that meaningful interaction in the target language significantly improves retention and fluency. Language acquisition isn't just about memorizing words. It involves processing language in social situations, which helps your brain develop neural connections necessary for long-term proficiency. Research shows that spaced repetition is essential for retaining new vocabulary and grammatical structures. Language clubs, when combined with structured learning methods, make this repetition dynamic and relevant. You not only review words but actively use them, which strengthens memory pathways far better than passive study. Adult learners particularly benefit from language clubs as they often face unique challenges like less immersion time or a more analytical approach to learning. Clubs offer practical application, helping adult brains retain information more effectively through social engagement and contextual use. Maximizing your progress with language clubs. If you belong to a language club or are thinking about joining one, here are some tips to maximize your proficiency gains. Prepare before meetings. Review vocabulary, phrases, or topics that might come up. This helps you feel more confident and ready to participate. Engage actively. Don't be shy to speak up. The more you practice speaking, the better your fluency and pronunciation become. Listen and take notes. Pay attention to new words or corrections from fluent speakers and jot them down to review later. Use multiple learning resources. Complement your club meetings with apps, books, or courses tailored to your learning style. Stay consistent. Regular attendance and interaction help maintain momentum and reinforce learning. Let me explain a bit more about what simulation training really is. At its core, simulation training is all about creating safe, controlled environments where learners can practice without the fear of making costly mistakes. Imagine learning to drive a car where you can get everything wrong without crashing, or practicing surgery without any real-life risks. This method is super powerful because it engages multiple senses and creates a lasting memory. It's not just reading or watching, but doing, which is how a lot of people learn best. While language clubs offer invaluable social interaction, combining these experiences with structured learning systems can truly supercharge your progress. One standout resource is sciencebasedlearning.com, which offers a simple ebook, audiobook, and video system paired with an online practice app. This platform uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention, ensuring the vocabulary and grammar you practice don't fade away. It's perfect for adult language learners seeking efficient research-backed tools to complement the practical experience gained from language clubs. By integrating conversation in clubs with proven memory techniques, your journey to fluency becomes more balanced, engaging, and effective. Final thoughts. If you want to know how to learn a language successfully as an adult, joining or starting a language club should definitely be part of your strategy. These clubs provide an environment that mirrors real-life language use, accelerates learning, and keeps you motivated. When combined with science-based tools like those from sciencebasedlearning.com, your path to proficiency becomes clearer and more achievable. So, whether you're a beginner or already advancing in your target language, consider the power of group learning and effective practice techniques to boost your skills. Your language goals are within reach. Just give them the right tools and an interactive community to thrive. Check out sciencebasedlearning.com for a simple science-backed language learning system that combines ebooks, audiobooks, videos, and an interactive app designed to optimize spaced repetition and retention. It's a perfect complement to your language club practice and an ideal resource for adult language learners looking to level up efficiently.